Hello and welcome to MMO Gaming, where the Pokemon TCG, One Piece card game and Disney Locana come to life. If you want to level up your game, stay tuned and let's switch right into the video. Welcome to another deck profile video. Today and also in the next couple of days we will go over all the new leaders of the OP09 expansion. So we're starting off with the new Lim leader, which is a green-purple leader. It's a 4-cost multicolored leader, 5000 power, and has the effect that your characters end up play as rested, which is not a good effect, right? It's like a negative effect. But additionally, she has the effect activate main once per turn. You may rest 3 of your Don, set up 1 of your Don from your Don deck as rested, then play a cost 5 or lower Odyssey type character from your hand. So this effect is pretty good, right? Because it allows you to ramp on your leader and also cheating out characters by playing down 5 cost bodies by just resting 3 Don. So I think there is some potential here, which maybe can offset the negative of that every character is entering the field as rested, right? Let's go over the deck list I put together. So we are running a Straw Hat crew kind of build here. So we got the Sanji here as a 2k counter, as well as the new Trafalgar Law Searcher here, OP09 card. It's a 1 cost and it lets you check the top 4 cards for a Straw Hat or a Hard Pirates card, put them into your hand and then you bottom deck the rest. Then we also have a 2k Sanji, the purple one from OP07 here. And another big one we already know is the OP06 Secret Rare Sorrow here. Also searchable off the law here. So yeah, pretty nice to find this one. And yeah, the goal is to ramp really fast into the Sorrow, play him down a turn earlier as usual, right? And then just finish the game with this big boy here. But let's go over all the new Odyssey cards we also have in the deck here. Next up we have the Usopp here. It's a 4 cost 5000 power 1k counter. Has the effect on play if you have 2 or more rested character, draw 2 cards and discard 2. So this one is a cycling effect. Lets us cycle some bricks maybe and finding some more options if we ever play him out. Then we got the Sabo here, 5 cost 6000 power. Character with a 1k counter and has the effect when attacking once per turn if you have 3 or more rested characters in play, draw 1 card. Another 5 cost body we have here is the Sanji, 5 cost 6000 power, 1k counter, and has the effect on KO you may put the top or bottom card of your life into your hand, play up to 1 cost 4 or lower character with the Odyssey or Straw Hat crew type from your trash into play as rested. This Sanji allows us then to play maybe a blocker, Rocinante, from our trash, so maybe helps us in surviving another turn, right? Or like, surviving another hit, I would say, if we can revive the blocker Rocinante from the trash. Another blocker we have on board is the Doflamingo. It's a 5 cost 6000 power, 1k counter and has the effect end of turn. If you have 2 or more rested characters in play, set this character as active. So in my 1 or 2 test games I had already with this deck, it looks like that this card is something you really want to see, because this is a card you are able to attack your opponent and also have a blocker up as some protection, right? So this one is really good card to have and find early in the deck. Next up we have the Podcast the Ace here. This is a 5 cost 5000 power, but it also is a 2k counter. So right now we are running 12 2k counters in this deck, which is pretty good, right? I think as a 4 life leader you need that extra counter power. And this one also has a pretty good effect, because on play, if you have 2 or more rested characters in play, rest up to 1 of your opponent cost 5 or lower characters. So this allows us maybe to rest some 5 cost blocker if we go for a game at the end of the game, right? The next card in the deck is the Monkey Luffy, also from OP09. It's a 5 cost 6000 power character, 1k counter, and has the effect on play if you have 2 or more rested characters, choose up to 1 of your opponent cost 6 or lower characters, or up to 1 of your opponent's Don and rest it. So also another card which enables us to rest a big body, right? And maybe KO it or just get rid of it. Or avoid it if it's a blocker, right? And then another card, Odyssey, is the Lim here. It's a 3 cost 5000 power character, which is the typical searcher we have, right? Looks at the top 5 to find the Odyssey card, and also has the effect end of turn if you have 3 or more rested characters in play, set this character as active. And to round out this deck, I also included 2 Gum Gum Jump Rope here, also a new OP09 card, which is not leader locked to Straw Hat, so that's why I tested it out, right? Also, so this one is a 2 cost event. You can play it main, Don -2, rest up 1 of your opponent cost 5 or lower characters and then draw a card. So you replace it with another card and also get rid of a blocker or just rest a blocker, for example, if you want to swing with your Sorrow for lethal, right? So I would say that's it for my first draft of this deck, and let's jump into some gameplay to see this leader in action. Okay, so we found our first opponent up against Shanks, which is also a new OP09 leader, which has the effect once per turn you may activate this effect and reduce the power of a leader or character by 1k for the turn. So let's take a look at our hand, and I would say let's mulligan away, right? I usually mulligan for a Sorrow or the Trafalgar Law Searcher, right? Because we really want to play to find this one, right? Because this is pretty much our win condition. So right now I just played nothing, so did our opponent, back to us. So right now we are able to use our leader effect for the first time, bring out the Monkey Luffy here. I think that's what we are doing here. Use the leader effect, we gain 1 rested Dawn, which is pretty good, right? We just ram with no other card and then drop the Luffy and pass it back. Already having a 6k body established here. I could also swing with 5k, right? Yeah, maybe I forgot this one, but this is what it is. So now we're seeing a 9k swing here, and I think we let this one go because we have another Luffy to play out the next turn. So let's see, what do we play? I think we play maybe a... yeah, maybe we just swing with a 8k here. He will probably take this one, right? He's countering out. No, he's just using it. And then we are using our leader effect again. We ramp another Dawn and bring out another Monkey Luffy. And you see here, we are now at 7 Dawn, and next turn we are already at 9 and can drop one of the Sorrows already and apply a lot of pressure here. There we see another 9k swing here. He has still 2 Dawn up, maybe for a Red Hawk. So now I'm thinking about maybe countering out here. I think I will not countering out here because next turn we will drop the Sorrow here. So maybe I will start with a 5k swing. He will probably use his leader effect here, right? Yeah, and then we will just bring out the Sorrow and then pass it back to him. Yeah, the reason I didn't count it out here was just in case he's putting all his Dawn to the Shanks here. I'm then able to counter out. But now it looks like he's playing down the Otama here. Swings 12 into 7k. I could counter out with a 2 and 2. It would be 11. I would need to counter out with all of my cards here, right? Is this even worth it? I think so, right? Let's counter out with all we have here. To protect the Sorrow here. Now back to us. We found a Lim here. I think we will start off by playing the Lim to find some additional resources here. Maybe we grab the Sabo here, because the Sabo allows us to draw some cards. Yeah, let's grab this one. So we need 3 for our leader ability, 3 for the Sorrow, and then 1 for the 6k swing here. So let's see. Should we maybe start with a 6k swing with the Lim? Okay, he's reducing the Sorrow here by 6k. Or like by 1k. Then we are attacking with the Sorrow 8k. He's taking this one. Then we'll swing with the Sorrow again, 8k. And I think I will just restand him, not swinging again. And now we are using our leader effect. And then bring out the Sabo here and just passing it back to him. I think now we're making it a little bit hard to get rid of the Sorrow. He would need the Shanks to KO it, right? Let's see. Okay, he's playing a Otama and a Rayleigh, reducing this cost here by 5k in total. And is then KOing the Lim with the secondary Rayleigh's effect here. And then we're seeing a 6k swing into the Sabo. I will probably... let's see. Counter out of this, right? Because the Sabo is able to draw another card. And there he's scooping. Yeah, I think there's nothing he can do with the 3 swings here we have, right? Yeah. So, quick win against Shanks here, and I would say let's jump right into the second game. So there you saw the power of this deck. If you can ramp into the Sorrow really fast, you can, yeah, win some matches very fast. Okay, so we found another opponent up against Red Purple Luffy. I think this is also a deck that got a little bit of new tools in OP09. So I'm really excited to see how this one goes. Okay, I think we will mulligan this away, right? We want to see a Sorrow or the Trafalgar Law here. Didn't find any in both hands, so let's see if we are able to work with this here. So nothing to plan our first turn, passing it back to the Luffy here. Then we're seeing a 6k swing. We will probably take this one. Okay, there is the Sorrow found. That's something good. And then back to us. I think we will start with the 6k swing. And then we will probably play out the Lim as a searcher here. We ram it on, we play the Lim. And let's grab the... I would say let's grab the 2k ace here, right? Passing it back to him. Okay, so he's starting off with 5k swing with the Sorrow. To also ram another Don active, right? I think let's counter out here. Just to, yeah, let him attack into Lim. Okay, he didn't attack with his leader here. I think it was a slight mistake on his part here. So back to us. Right now his leader is a 7k buddy. So we will use leader effect. And we can swing 7-7 maybe. I think, yeah. Let's do that. 7-7 and then we play out. Maybe Luffy here, right? We just want to ask cards from his hand, right? So that his defensive options in late game are not there, right? So there we get a 2k. So we swing with another 7k here with our leader. Also got counted out. And then we will ram another Don and play out the Luffy here. To rest this one, but doesn't matter, right? We just pass back to him. So there's the 4k swing. Then we're playing the new gate here. And then there's a 6k swing into the Lim. So let's see, do we counter out here or not? Let's counter out. So now the question is, do we drop the Sorrow the next turn? I don't think so, because he has some viable attacking options here, right? Maybe it's better to set up some blockers. 8k into 6k Luffy here. Let's counter out here as well. Now back to us. So I think we should... Good swing. So he doesn't have any Don up, right? We could swing 10. Swing 8-8-8. And maybe... What do we do here? Maybe we start swinging into the Yasop here, 6 into 6. I think he doesn't spend any Don into the Sorrow Churro here, right? So maybe we do 8-8. We could also just do a 10 here, right? Just 10-10. Why not? Just another 10. This would mean 2 cards off his hand, right? So he's taking it. And next turn, if he doesn't have any blocker, we can just, yeah, attack with all we have, right? And yeah, he's passing. And yeah, he's scooping here. So, quick win up against Red Purple Luffy. So yeah, to wrap up this video, I think it was a good first introduction of this leader. So, even though this first sentence that all the characters enters play as rested seems not so good, right? I think just have a built-in ramp option in this leader makes it a viable option, especially if you have some big weapons like this Rono or Sorrow, which you can get by, I think, at already in turn 4, right? So yeah, you can just ramp 2 times and then the 4th turn you can already play him out, which is pretty good. So yeah, I think you can test out with this version, or also leave a like, leave a comment, and yeah, comment maybe your version below or what you maybe would change in this list. And yeah, I hope to see you on the next video where I will cover another OP09 leader. Take care. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if not already done, please leave a like or a comment, or also subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you on the next video on my channel here.